Pleased to be joined by Kashawn Aitcheson, Barrie Colts, here at the NHL Combine in Buffalo. Kashawn, just general sense to get things started. How's the week been for you? How are you enjoying this experience?
Yeah, it's been super fun, obviously. Kind of surreal, honestly. Sitting next to guys like Rick Nash, Jason Spezza, it's been a super cool and unique experience, and yeah, it's definitely one of a kind.
Is that something you've kind of found yourself settling into over the week, just being next to NHL GMs and guys that have played in this league for a long, long time, just being around them and being comfortable around them too?
Yeah, I think the comfortability factor is kind of there. It's just you're just so intrigued to kind of talk to them, and if you get to talk to them one-on-one, hear some of their stories, and some of the funny things that they've seen and done in their career.
Looking ahead to the weekend, how excited or nervous or anxious are you to do the fitness testing portion of this whole event?
Yeah, I think it comes with it. It should be fun. Get to meet a lot of new guys and new faces, so get to do it with them too. And just try and do your best and give it all you got.
You did a little bit of everything in Barrie this season, 25 plus goals, more than that exponentially in hits, I would imagine. I don't have the stat in front of me, but just give me a sense on when you look back on your last year in Barrie here this past season, what did you like about your game, and how would you kind of evaluate yourself overall?
Yeah, I think definitely I have so much more to give. I think, the ceiling's really high for me, and I thought I played that balanced two-way game really well. I thought I got better as the season went on, and obviously caught a couple guys with some big hits and scored a couple big goals. But I think the main thing was just we had such a good team, such a great group of guys. We had such a family bond there, and it was such a fun year.
Is that sense of balance, kind of being able to play a little bit of an offensive style as a defenseman and also being responsible in your own zone, is that something you kind of take pride in and that you work at?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be a forward playing D. I want to be hard to play against. I want to be a handful, want to shut down their top guys, their top lines, and get under their skin. I think that's my main goal, and then obviously the offense is kind of the cherry on top.
Are you noticing kind of a trend now with defensemen and just being more mobile, or just being forced to be more mobile just with the way the game has opened up with respect to skating?
Yeah, the game's just evolved so much. Everyone's so much more skilled, so fast. Defense have, gotten a lot more skilled from the throwback days, and I think it's just kind of the way the game's going, and it's just such a fast-paced, skilled game that it kind of had to be done.
Looking ahead a few weeks from now to the NHL draft, who do you have going with you?
A bunch of my family, grandparents, brother, parents, and girlfriend, so it should be fun.
Lastly, when you're not busy with hockey, what keeps you busy? What do you like to do to recreate?
Yeah, hang out with family, my brother, watch him play basketball, maybe go to a cottage, play some pickleball, some sports, just kind of fun things like that.
Tell me about pickleball, because this has kind of become a bit of a craze, hasn't it? Even with the younger generation. What is it about that sport that kind of intrigues you? Something to do with friends, or just an interesting way to spend some time in the sun?
Yeah, something to do with friends. Obviously, a little competitive too. You don't want to lose, so it's just a fun way to spend some time.